Day 6. Day 6 of 12 Days of Anime comes to you from the mostly awesome, sometimes downright creepy manga and anime, Mirai Nikki, or Future Diary. I think they just translated it for the American release. This is a minor spoiler for episode 3 of the anime, and I couldn't figure out which chapter it took place in, but it's kind of it's a pretty small one, but it's one of those events that gets referred back to, well, a lot. So if you haven't read and don't want any spoilers, stop now. But it's not, I don't want to say it's not an important spoiler, because then I'll say that someone will watch it and say, hey, that's kind of big. But, yeah. Wait the requisite time for people to stop watching if they don't want spoilers. Yuno's spare room with the bodies. Mirai Nikki was another manga that I read after hearing about it from MangaPod. It was a 12 volume series. I read it all in one sitting. Took about 8 hours, I think. And it was one of the few times that I started watching the live episode and then decided not to get spoiled. And then just reading, wow, this is really good. And then Yuki opens the door and it was the first time that Yuno was, you could tell she was a little unhealthily attracted to Yuki like the entire time, but you know, up until that point there wasn't a ton of, you know, reason to think that she was unhinged in other areas of her life. I can't think of a better way to put that. But yeah, it basically, I feel like it set the tone for the entire rest of the series. I won't say any more spoilers for later on in the series, but it did lead to me, you know, always kind of yelling at Yuki whenever he would, you know, do anything that kind of antagonized Yuno. Because it's the kind of thing of, yeah, she really likes you, but A, she's a stalker, and B, she has dead bodies in her house. Why are you antagonizing her all of the time? Yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought that, but yeah. This one ended up being shorter than I thought, because I don't want to spoil any later events in the series on the off chance. Maybe this is the thing that makes someone just say, I have to read this. But yeah, so I guess that'll be all for today's video. And day 6, that means halfway there. Now, been going okay so far. Still need to pick my last 3 moments. Yeah, halfway there, and until tomorrow.